Hi guys.
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up?
Hello. Welcome
Hey,
to our
we got
second one.
second episode. We got me, Tina, Terrence, and Marcel. Smaller cast today, but we'll make it work.
Joining after.
Alright.
Liana's joining after.
Bruh. I don't know if this is gonna be like a long thing, but I just wanted to address the music that's come out in the last week because so many people have dropped in the last week. It's actually kind of crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you've listened to any of these, maybe just if you have an opinion on it, then let me know. So Rihanna dropped a song for the Black Panther soundtrack. I didn't listen to it, but yeah. SZA dropped Shirt. Did you guys listen to
That
that?
shirt
Oh,
is
yeah.
so good, bro. Oh my god, that like blessed my ears. Just because like we've been waiting so long for that song, cause she's been teasing that song for like how many
Forever.
years now. Like that one part is like has been on TikTok for so long, and now that she finally released it, absolute perfection, bruh.
I know. I was like
It's
waiting
like
for
a
that
10
day
out
to
of
come.
10. Exactly. I was so happy when that came out.
A Spice dropped Bikini Bottom, and I'm not gonna lie. Actually, like, it's not the best song, but it's hella catchy, so it has that. And Baby Keem dropped the Melodic Blue Deluxe, and dude, it's actually pretty good.
Wait, it's a period. Yeah, and it's actually pretty good.
Dude, I have so
The-
many
on it
songs I
too.
need to catch up on.
Ever since he dropped the Melodic Blue, I was waiting for the Brent Fayez Lost Souls thing, bruh. Oh my god. And it was like excited because he had a song with Don Toliver and Pink Panthers, and when I saw that they were on the
with
song,
Panthers
I got
too.
excited.
Oh my god.
And once I listened to it though, it wasn't what I thought.
Yeah,
like,
the song
gonna
wasn't.
be.
Yeah, it wasn't what I
alright.
thought it was gonna be either.
The Uzi
Yeah, it was like
feature
kind of
though.
mid.
The Uzi feature though was pretty good. Who else? Let's see. I think. Wait, did YoungBoy drop again? I think YoungBoy dropped again.
Oh my god! Wait, how many times did he drop
Yeah.
this year?
Yeah, YoungBoy dropped
Dropped
again,
like
and it's
hella.
his 6th album of the year.
Oh my
It's kind of
god.
crazy.
Um,
I only listened to like 2 songs off of it, and it was the one with Yeet and the one with Nicki Minaj, and they weren't that bad. And I don't think I listened to anything else that came out this week. Oh, I think Umi dropped something.
oh really?
Oh, and Rio Vaz dropped a song. But yeah, Umi did drop something, and then Rio Vaz
Oh.
dropped a song too. So, very eventful week for music. Oh, how can I for Babytron, bruh? Listen to that album like 5
Oh,
times already.
Babytron.
So good. Babytron, best rapper as of right now for me. Alright,
I feel
So, all I
yeah, is
have.
that it?
that's all I have. That's all I can remember actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
But other than that, how was your guys' week?
It was very stressful. It was so tiring.
It was hella tiring.
So
yeah.
much tests at school, like so much assessments that I had to do. And like it was just so stressful. 'Cause all the reviewing and everything. And then, yeah.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like this week, but it's like for some reason like one of the busiest week. Like for some reason it felt like a finals week, cause like all of my classes were
Yeah.
giving out like tests and stuff.
For real. And it's only like the
Yeah.
second week of our quarter, which is
Like-
so annoying.
Yeah, I think like right now, like this week, maybe not this week in specific, but like just right now as a whole, I think my grades are the worst that they've like ever been.
Mhm.
At the same
Yeah.
Me
time,
too.
at the same time, I think I'm like probably the happiest I've been in a while. So
That is
Yeah.
so true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, Brad. Junior year, I don't even know how to describe it. Like academically, probably the worst year of my life, but socially, and
It's like
like
the
every
best.
other
Really,
aspect,
it's like really
it's
fun.
on the
Yeah,
top.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Wow, that
A
actually
joke
really
when they're
helped.
like complaining about like junior year academically because it does get hard in junior year, but like for me at least like the social part and just like every other aspect besides like school and academics has been really good.
Yeah. And like I feel like my mentality too about grades has changed like a lot junior year.
Me too.
Cause I used to be hella
Yeah.
scared when I like get like a B plus or something, and now it's like
Yeah.
I really don't care as long
Literally, I
as it's
don't
like
care.
bare
Yeah, I
minimum.
don't
Yeah.
care. It's not even.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad if you think about
Uh-huh.
it, but like
I
honestly,
don't think it's. I don't think it's. I don't care. I just think that like, I feel like before it was like, oh, if I don't get an A, then like, kind of made me feel like, damn, like it kind of like lowered my self worth in a way. But now it's like,
Yeah.
I don't really let it determine like how I feel anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like my mentality is more
try
like,
not
oh,
to.
there's only like so much I could do, and stuff like that now. And it's like at least
As long
like,
as I know that like I'm doing my best,
yeah.
then I think I'm.
Because not like I'm like
honestly,
slacking.
yeah.
Like most part, the only reason why my grades are bad is because like even if I do all this like work, it's mainly like I guess like test grades. But I know that I actually
Yeah.
like try. It's not like I'm like I give up, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm still
Like
trying.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah. Like as long as you know that you're doing like your best and stuff, and you're giving your best effort, then you should be happy with the grade that you receive because, like you said, like that's kind of like there's not that much you can do except for try. So yeah, and now you know how to improve next time. So.
Mhm. And also, it's not like you're gonna be the best at everything too.
hmm
Like there'll
Sure,
be some
for
classes where it's like you're doing hella good, and like other classes that you're like freaking failing. But like it doesn't like determine who you are as a person overall.
Yeah. It's a little bit kind of sad sometimes though. Like, day in physio when I saw my test score, I still got kind of like bummed out. But it was only for like a few minutes. Afterward, I was like, it's okay. I don't really care. But at first, I feel like it's always like, damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
For
feel like
sure.
that's like always me with like A push, bruh. Like
Yeah.
every time I get a bad score, I'm like, oh my god. And then like when I think about it, I'm just like, you know what? It's whatever. Like I try my best. It's all over with now. You can stop stressing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I kind of wanted to talk about this. But Kanye? Oh, I saw this thing.
Oh my god.
I saw this thing the other day, and like, all the stuff that's like been going on with Kanye, like his Adidas, his Gap deal, his Balenciaga deal, his agency, like everyone dropped him, right? But like one of the things that he was like, what I saw, where it said like, everyone is kind of proving his point right now because he was saying like that like they're like not paying attention and they're like trying to silence black voices and whatever and like take away their platforms. So it's like even though he's saying like certain stuff that like I don't really agree with, do kind of see what they mean by like, oh, they're proving his point on that, like just by taking everything away from him. So like I don't really know how I feel about that.
That's very like controversial.
I mean, I don't know. Do you think like all of it's warranted though?
I forgot who was saying this. I think it was Leona saying that, but she was saying like Kanye's like that person where you have to like separate his personality from like his music like strictly, just because like yeah he's like
Considering, I saw Spotify was considering taking him off the platform, and that's where I kind of drew the line. I was like, you know, I don't really agree.
okay.
Some people were just
Yeah.
saying like, some people were saying like they can keep him on Spotify, but like it's easy for Spotify to just like demonetize his music so he doesn't get any revenue for it from
Yeah,
it
like
anymore.
shadow ban him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they said like take him off Spotify like public made playlists like by Spotify, and then just like don't pay him anymore for like his streams.
Hmm.
Mm,
I don't know. If you take away like his music off of all platforms, I think at the end of the day, I still see him as like a dude, you know? And, like, even though he does like some and says some like messed up stuff, I think that like I don't want to ruin his life either, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
see
mean,
that.
like, yeah, like nobody really deserves to get their like career like, you know, destroyed. And I know like he's like, you know, he's really like weird, but like he still deserves like, you know, like with his accomplishments in his like at least his music career and stuff, he still deserves to have like his work
Mm-hmm.
like be available to people to like listen to because Kanye's music is
It is
like
pretty
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
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 And like, yeah. I don't know.
Mm.
No, I think like yeah, I honestly don't know how I feel because like I feel like there are certain things where it's like a company would drop him because they honestly like don't stand for what he's saying at all and they like totally disagree with him. But do
Mhm.
you feel like
Mhm.
there's certain times where like not just with Kanye but like if it were to happen to like someone else, do you feel like there's companies that just would drop them because they're trying to save themselves, you know? Or that's like the main motivation for it, where it's like, oh, we see him and people are attacking him and he's associated with us. So like we're gonna drop him not because we don't agree with him, but because like we don't want to get, you know.
I definitely feel like companies do that all the time because they want to try to keep their image as good as
Yeah.
possible and associating with people that could be seen as controversial. Like they don't want to like be associated
Yeah.
with that either because they don't want that or like that views put on them either, especially if it's like brands or companies that are like well known and like successful. So I feel like all the time.
And I feel like
Um,
using Kanye as an example, like companies would be like, oh, like this happened because like we don't agree with the or we don't support like anti-Semitism or whatever, and I'm I'm like pretty sure they don't, and that's true, but I feel like that's not like the main
full
reasoning
reason.
why. I feel like it's just like they're trying to save, they're trying to, as a company, you're trying to make the most money you can, so it's like by dropping him, if that's gonna gain you more followers or like, you know, keep customers, then I think that's like the main motivation.
Yep.
yeah. Loki reminds me of like high school, Brad. Like to be honest, just because like I don't know, like when people like don't like a person, like the other people that like are associated with them are kind of like, oh, you can't really like, you know, like if you associate with that person, people are gonna feel like, oh, that's like kind of like, you know, like that's bad. So you're gonna have to want to like be your image a bit, right?
Mm.
So you can look well. But
Like,
I don't know.
I feel like people, especially like high school or like middle school, you know, that age group, they care a lot about how other people perceive them, and a lot of that also has to do with the influence other people have on them too.
I feel like that happens to me though too. It's like everyone has it a little bit. Like no matter if you say like, oh, I don't really care what other people think. I feel like everyone has like at least a little bit in them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like for me personally,
like, yeah,
I feel like me
who-
personally, like I try to say or try to feel like, oh, I don't really let it affect me or whatever. But like sometimes I'll be like, comparing myself, but just like, like, um, I'll let it get to me sometimes.
Yeah. But like, who
If
is
someone
actually
says-
gonna like 100% like say that they don't care about what other people think? Like,
Some people do.
I
like
wish I
what
was
d-
like that. I feel like life
know,
would
like,
be
I'm-
so much easier if, people were like not too worried about judgment and judging other people.
Yeah.
What I will say though is like, I think I care less than I did like even last year. Now it's like something that I notice is like, a lot of people are scared of that or like, let it get to them. But
Yeah.
then once you start like just doing what you want to do and like kind of acting like yourself, it's like nervous because you're always scared of that judgment. But I don't think people really care as much because people have those same like worries that with what the other people think about them, so they're focused on themselves. So like they could care less about what you're doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter
Yeah.
at the end.
I don't know. I feel like I still am like conscious of what people think of me to a certain extent. Like as you were
Mhm.
saying, like I feel like a year ago it was different, or like maybe in like middle school. Middle school it was like completely different because like I don't know, like I was like so like self-conscious and like I guess like I don't know why, but like in the high school you just kind of like lose that a little bit, which is kind of cool. And I think it's like it has to do with like a lot with like you like surround yourself with, just because like once you start opening up to like your close like people that you're like close with, it gets easier to do with like every other person. So
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
I think that's why you just I don't know, either that or you just like as a person. But like I feel like having that like I don't know, like having the close friends help.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the difference, especially with like high school and like being more like open about like yourself and stuff, I feel like since like there's so many people at school, it's not like everyone will like have eyes on you or know what you're doing. Whereas like I guess like middle school, as you said, like comparison, like how you were in middle school, it's like I feel like things go around hella quickly in like a small like student body, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like a people's attention span is like really short. Even if they do care, it's kind of how long are they gonna care for? They're gonna
Yeah.
forget about it in like a day or two.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, this is kind of off topic, but I'm gonna try to say like the word like as little as I can because I'm like as I'm talking, I'm just like in my brain just thinking about it, and I feel like I sound so annoying.
Okay.
Oh, but this is like a question I was asking some people earlier. And would you rather not listen to any music for the rest of your life, or not watch any movies or TVs or like YouTube videos for the rest of your life?
Not watch videos. I barely do that anyways, so there's no difference.
Yeah.
The music,
watch
I listen to that like
movie or
24/7.
anything. Yeah. I want to watch any movie and anything.
Yeah, I feel music is just such like a big part.
You know, you're a big part of yourself, like, cause like
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
it's something I do every day. I don't watch movies or TV every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My mom
When I
always
wake
used
up.
to like tell me this, but like she was always saying that like music was wait, why are you laughing?
Continue,
You're
continue.
going.
What happened?
Let's go, let's go.
this happened like the second time, and now I'm like wondering what the hell is wrong with me.
No,
Like,
nothing,
damn.
It's not you. It's not you.
nothing's
It's not
wrong
you.
with
It's not you.
you. Sorry. We keep going with the story
Yeah.
though.
Mom was telling you.
Okay, well, whatever. Oh my god, you're just being so weird. Okay. Anyways, like, I feel like my mom kind of, like, instilled in my mind from, like, a really young age. Why are you guys laughing? Oh my god, I don't want to say it anymore.
No, keep going.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
keep going, Athena.
I'm sorry. No, it's good. It's good. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said what the thing I said about the word like, because now I'm just thinking about it. Alright, wait, come back.
No,
you-
it's not you.
It's not even that big of a deal. I just think since I pointed it out, I notice it more now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry. So what did your mom say?
Athena.
Athena?
Hi,
What did your mother say?
rewind.
No.
Bro.
Okay, fine. As my mother was saying, I feel okay. I'm just not gonna look at my camera, bro, because you guys are flipping me off, and it's like making me so mad. Okay, but like I don't know, like my mom like kind of like told me like from a young age, kind of just like music is kind of like a universal language. Like no matter like
Yeah.
even like if it's like in a different language, like no matter like what wherever you like. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Dude, it's not moving, bro. Not even laughing, bro.
We're not even making any
Okay,
noise.
just continue.
Okay,
Everybody
wait.
be
How do
quiet.
I like say like instead of like saying like?
So far,
Love.
the whole story, you said like around 15 times.
You counted? Oh my god! I don't even want to. Okay.
Either just make it a fluid sentence and eliminate the word like if it makes
Bruh,
sense.
it's like natural. Damn.
Bruh, okay,
I
I'm
just
sorry. I'm
think
sorry.
you got more conscious after saying that. That's why.
Nor me.
Um,
It probably other people probably wouldn't notice if I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sorry. I ruined it. Agree with that though. Universal language.
hmm And I feel like it's just like music. There's just like a hella like wide like range and like types of music that
Mhm.
fit
Yeah.
like every single vibe. You know?
Yeah.
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 So it's like if you're feeling some way, there's that 100% at least some sort of music that fits that.
I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know if this even makes sense, but I feel like there's situations where I'm like taking a walk or just like outside doing something and I'm listening to music and I'm like, damn, this is kind of like a movie right now. But I never am watching a movie or like looking at something and think a song right now. I feel like it can work both ways, but I feel like it works the first way better, like more
Yeah.
often.
Mm,
And for me,
sure.
like music is something that I wake up and I walk to school. I'm listening to music during school. I'm listening to music at home. Like sometimes when I'm doing my homework, I'll be listening to music before I go to sleep. And it's just like I feel like I can only watch some movies so many times before I get bored of one, or like I already
Yeah.
know the whole
Yeah.
movie. But I feel like there's songs where like I can, no matter how many times I listen to it,
You want to
it
get
will
bored
always
of
be a
it,
good
you know?
song for me.
Yeah.
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 Also, for some reason, like whenever I watch like movies, especially, it's like I feel like I'm wasting like a lot of time, even though like I'd be like, oh, like it takes like so long to watch a movie.
It's a
Like
lot of
I could
attention.
listen to
I know.
music for like that same amount of time, and I won't be like, oh, like it's so like like
Yeah.
boring or something like
Yeah.
that.
You
you know?
can like
that.
listen to music and do stuff at the same time, but if you're watching something, you have to like put
You
like
really
your
have to
full
put your
attention.
Yeah,
attention
it's like
to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really focused on it.
It's like music. I feel like music a lot of time is people can interpret songs like however they want, and that's what makes it kind of like cool for different people, because people can take it different ways. But I feel like movies and shows have like a set plot, and it's like written a certain way where like everyone kind of takes it as the same thing. So
Mm.
when it's up to your own interpretation, like you can make it like what you want it to, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anyways, do you guys want to move into
Wait,
what
why were
was
you
in-
guys talking about shower thoughts?
I was just
You
about to
said-
say that.
Oh.
Because when I was trying to think of ideas, I was like, I told them that I had to go take a shower, so I was like, maybe I can think of something in the shower. Like, do you guys, does that happen to you? Like, you get your, like, best thoughts in the shower?
Yeah.
Honestly, when I take a shower, personally, I just don't think. Like, I don't think about. I can't really, like,
Honestly,
think about,
so,
like,
yeah.
that I. Being in the shower.
No.
I'm trying to
Time.
think, but I don't know. Like, but I know,
I know,
like. I don't know.
at school and stuff, like, I'm thinking and, like,
Uh-huh.
using my head, but I feel like the times where my brain is, like, the most active and I'm, like, actually thinking, like, a lot is in the shower and when I'm laying in bed, like, about to go to sleep.
Yeah, me too. I feel like late at night, like, lying down in my bed is when I think about stuff the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like whenever I'm like showering, like the only thing I really think of is like stuff that happened like way back in the past or just random scenarios. Like made up scenarios.
When I take a shower, I'm just, like, conscious of, like, if something's gonna pop up after I open my eyes. And I'm shampooing my hair.
Oh yeah, because I always like close my eyes.
Shower thoughts are,
Weird
like,
that,
so
like-
random.
Scared when, like, somebody's, like, outside my shower, like, waiting or
Ugh.
something.
I feel like mine are always different.
Really?
There's, like,
Random,
sometimes,
actual shower thoughts.
yeah, sometimes it will just be, like, thinking about life.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it will be like, I made a Rubik's Cube out of a potato. No, it's like different
What?
every time.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
Rubik's Cube out of a potato?
A Rubik's
yeah, I
Cube.
don't know. Yeah.
One of the
you
most
do-
relaxing feelings is crying in the shower. I don't know, it's just like
Yes! Yes!
I
yes,
love doing
yes.
that.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You never?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Shower?
I definitely have gotten emotional in the shower, but I don't think I like have cried in the shower. I feel like it goes back to like, cause I feel like there's times, even like when I watch movies and stuff or certain situations that I'm in, like in actual life, where like I feel sad and I know that it's sad, but like I'm not crying and I feel bad that like I'm not crying and I don't know why I'm not. No, I
But,
don't want
like,
to seem
when I'm-
apathetic to other people. I know that, like, personally I'm sad, but, like, they just, like, won't come out. And I don't want to force myself to cry because that's just forced. And it's like,
Yeah.
That's just weird,
sure.
yeah. I don't know, like, crying in the shower, it just feels so good because, like, the water coming out of your eyes
It's
is,
just
like,
like clean.
the water coming out of, like, the shower. And it's, like, it's so, like,
I
oh, it just makes
know.
you feel so much better.
It's like
And,
one
like,
of
every time, like,
oh you go, keep going.
I cry or like I'm feeling like down, I think like one of the ways that I cope is to like take like a shower. Like whenever I'm like sad or like
mm,
need to do something to get my mind off something, I take a shower. It's like it makes me feel so
Yeah.
much better.
Bro,
I feel like
wait, go.
I feel like this is bad, but I feel like I've trained myself to do the opposite. Because I feel like when I was younger, I used to cry, not a lot, but like I used to cry more often at things. And it would be like easier for me to cry. But I feel like now, I get sad or feel like that, I don't cry, or I'll just like channel that into something else. Like if I'm sad, like I'll go out and do something, or like I'll distract myself and like
Yeah.
I'll come back to it later. So I feel like I don't really cry now, and I feel like growing up too, like it's for me, it's embarrassing to like cry in front of people, like especially at like school or something.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. So
It
like,
is.
I-
I don't
and
like it.
Yeah.
Personally.
super
also
embarrassing.
I feel like for dudes, it's like, oh, you can't cry or whatever. So I think that's just kind of made me like be like less susceptible to it, where it's like I'll just use that energy and put it into something more productive for
Yeah.
myself, or something that I think is more productive. I'm not saying it's not productive.
Hmm.
Marshall, what were you gonna say?
I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I don't know. Like, for me, it's kind of like, for me, I just struggle to find ways to channel, like, my sadness into something else. Like how you're saying. Like, I don't know why, but, like, for me, the easiest solution is to just cry. And, like, I think that's just, like, me, like, in general.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I find it difficult to, like, for me personally, just to, like,
Mhm.
find ways to distract myself. Because, like, I don't know, that's just how my brain works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, Yeah, I just
And
need to cry sometimes.
for me,
Yeah.
it's like I just sit there and cry and feel sad. Makes it even worse for me. Because in the back of my mind, I know like I'm thinking is like this isn't doing anything for me, so it kind of forces me to like go out and do something, because if I just sit there and feel sorry for myself or feel sad, then it's just gonna keep going like that. I'm just always gonna be sad, so it's just why I just like I go out and do something. But I also feel like for me, sadness and anger are kind of like together for me. Like I don't know how to really separate the two, but I feel like and I get really sad, get angry. I think when I get angry I get sad, but like I feel like when I get sad I do get angry. And I don't really know why all the time.
Hmm.
And then I use that and channel it into something else. Like something physical, like I'll go out and like skate or something.
Oh.
Mm.
I mean, like, I get that. Because, you know, like, whenever, like, you know, you're feeling, like, some sort of, like, emotion, like, every other emotion also just, like, flows into one another.
Yeah.
Kind of like a chain or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like they connect in, like, one way or another. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it well.
Yeah. No, like I try sometimes, like whenever like I'm down or something, I like a 10-minute timer on my phone, and she says like, okay, for this like for these 10 minutes, cry, get mad, do whatever you want, and like just like let your emotions out. But after those 10 minutes, you get your ass up and you like go do something and like try your hardest to distract yourself from it. And that kind of helps me, just because like I get to do both. Like I get to cry first and just let everything out before I have to forget about it and move on. You know?
I like that thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
like-
smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's like, I don't really, you know, cry a lot, but like there are moments where it's like, you know what, I'm like hella overwhelmed. I just want a good cry. So I just like let everything out. And like after it just like feels really relaxing. Like sometimes like I'm not even like sad in the moment, but it's just like I just want like, I'm in the mood to cry.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
rude to cry
Yeah.
sometimes too.
it's like nothing like
It's like, I'm not
sad
crying, let me
happened.
just cry for a
Yeah,
second.
it's just like you know, like you know, or I just like think about like, I guess everything that like I always like you know hold in, and I'm like you know what, might as well just let it out now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
actually
like it's
relieving.
really like relieving though. It's like after
Yeah.
like you let out a good cry, it's like I don't know, it just feels like there's this like weight. I don't know, it's hella like cheesy, but like it really feels like there's like a weight that's like lifted off your chest. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel so much
Yeah.
lighter.
Oh my god, that's the best feeling when you feel like a weight has been lifted off your chest.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I wish I felt that, because I feel like I only feel that, like, I don't think that happens when I'm with myself. Like, if I cry and, like, another person's there, I feel like that's the only time that happens to me. And I think it's because, like, I hate crying in front of other people. So, like, if I'm crying in front of someone else, like, I know it's serious. So then that's how, like, I feel that weight lifted off, like, and then I'll apologize. I'll be like, sorry, I don't want to cry in front of you. And then I'll just like, move on with it. But I don't know if this happens to other people either, but I feel like I mistake like being sad a lot with just being tired. Cause sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm just tired.
Mm,
I think
no,
it's
I
just
get
like me
that.
being down or whatever. But I'll just say, oh, I'm just tired.
I feel like a lot of
I don't really
times,
know what I'm tired of.
like, it's hard to acknowledge when you're like feeling down and you want to like make up excuses and like, you know, like say that like, oh, like I'm not sad just because you don't want to be in that state, even though like truly you actually are. But it's like you
Yeah.
just don't want to admit it.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes.
Mhm.
I don't know, when I like cry in front of people, it's just like confusing. Like I'd rather not cry in front of people,
I know.
but
I
I've
don't
done
like
it so many
crying.
times where like I'm just like used to it. And like I don't know, whenever I cry in front of people, it's so confusing for me like as a person just because like I'm like sometimes I'm just like, ew, stay away from me and like stop like rubbing me or like freaking like get off me. And then sometimes like I want that, you know, the comfort and the stuff. And it's just kind of hard to differentiate like when I want a certain thing. And it's like confusing because like sometimes I want both at the same time. Like I
Yeah.
want my space, but I also want you to like stay here with me. Like
Yeah.
it's so confusing.
Mhm.
I feel
Yeah.
like for me, like when I'm crying in front of other people, sometimes I'll start laughing because I feel like I feel like when other people
Oh
are
my
sad,
gosh.
I feel like when other people are sad, I try to like them up and be like that. So when I'm sad in
Yeah.
front of other people, I try to do that to myself.
I do
So I'm
that
just like,
too.
I just start laughing, and then eventually it goes
Oh.
away. But I feel like it's like really kind of it's more sad when you see someone laughing, like and they're crying at the same time.
Mhm. Yeah, like for me, it's like, or I don't really like crying in front of people, but sometimes it just like happens. But like I
Yeah.
always try to like, like lighten the mood or just like cause it's like I don't want to be sad around these people. Like I don't like want to like ruin the mood or something. Even though I know it like
Yeah.
shouldn't be that way or like you shouldn't like feel the need to like be scared to like
Yeah.
open up about emotions, cause you don't want to like ruin the mood and stuff like that. But I feel like also it's not always the healthiest to always like keep things inside just for like
Yeah.
You
like
know, for a while.
yeah.
Yeah. Or for like the sake of like like thinking that you're ruining the mood or something. Just
I have a
because
question.
like
What's your
I have a
question?
question. Like, if you guys have ever been like super sad for like just like a day, but for like a long period of time, like what's something that you think like you've done or that other people have done that like helps you get out of that?
I guess I mean for me, I feel like I just like talk to like a therapist, cause like whenever I'm like sad, I don't really go to like friends or family for that stuff, cause I'm like I'd rather like talk about my emotions to someone that doesn't know me well, like, cause then it's not like they have
Yeah.
something to base me off of or be like, oh, you're not like that, like you're typically like not sad, you know.
yeah.
Like that's why I don't really like going to like people I'm close with, like to talk. And like I don't want to worry them. Where it's like I know for a fact if I like go to like a therapist, it's like that's their job to like help me out, and like I know that they won't have something to like judge me from like my past.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you
I don't
guys?
know.
Athena,
Just
what about you?
Just like talking to people in general. Like for me, like when I don't know if it's just like my therapist or like for like I don't know what I find better because like sometimes like I'll find it more helpful when I tell my therapist stuff
Mm-hmm.
other than like telling my like I don't know like people I'm close with. But then sometimes like my mom will tell me stuff because my mom like knows me best
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like that stuff that she says in my mind. She's really good at like I don't know how to explain it. Like like kind of just like knowing like she knows me so well where I can just like trust her judgment of like whatever she's like telling me to do and like kind of just trust that and like when you have somebody like that to lean on, especially like at home, it helps a lot. And then just I don't know, being comforted, but more in the words, like more like being comforted. Oh my God, guys, I'm saying like too much
It's
again.
okay.
Being comforted more in the way where it's like, oh, I hope more than like, oh my
It's
God,
like advice in a way.
being comforted, yeah, more than just like, I hope you're okay, or like, if there's anything I can do to help, but actually like
Like actually
getting
doing
like
something.
yeah, actually
advice.
doing something, getting advice, trying to like you see the effort in the other person trying to get like trying to make you better. That's like kind of what helps me more. And like not really the oh, I hope you're okay or like you know, like just like the generic stuff.
I
That
don't
part
like that.
that doesn't help at all. Like please
Mhm.
stop.
Yeah.
And then like but like if I actually see effort in like trying to help me be better, that's where I appreciate it and it helps me more in the long run,
Yeah.
personally.
And also like for me, like something I don't like, this is more like personal preference stuff. I hate toxic positivity when like I like say something and it's like I'm like, you know, it's like shitty and someone's like, "Oh, it's going to be okay." Like I know it's good here
Yeah, like
sometimes,
no.
but sometimes it's like I don't need that like toxic positivity.
Yeah.
Like I just need like someone to be real with me and be like, "Oh shit," you know? Like that is bad. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to be okay. Like I hate when they're like, "You're gonna be okay." I'm like, you don't have to be okay all the
I
time.
know. Like shut up.
You don't have to be happy all the
Like-
time.
Yeah, like I'm like I don't know, just like having somebody say like, "Oh, you're gonna be okay all the time," like it doesn't feel like it. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make you any better that you're gonna say that you're saying it's gonna be like fine when I feel like it isn't. It just feels like you're invalidating whatever I'm feeling right now,
Yeah.
and just it kind of like hurts at sometimes.
Yeah.
So you guys
But,
are
like-
saying, oh sorry.
Well, like I'm trying to see it from the other point of view, like from the other person's point of view, like what
I
else
think
can we say
optimism.
except for like it's going to be okay? But like
think-
I don't know,
Because like,
it comes easier to other people and like easier
especially
to
if like,
yeah.
don't really, like obviously if you go see like a professional, like that's what they're trained in, like they're gonna know
Yeah.
how to like help you through that. But if you're just like a regular friend or whatever, sometimes it's kind of hard to like, you know, I don't know, you have like a feeling of like what's going on, but I don't really think you know how to express it in words, like, and how to like, really know what to do. So you kind of just say things just to say it to like show that like, oh, I'm here, but you know, I don't really know how to help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why
Know
like I
their
try to see
face.
it in the yeah.
But you guys
I'm
are
trying to
saying
see
for
it.
like You guys are saying for like stuff that you do to help you get out of it, it's more like seek advice from other people,
Mhm.
Yeah, or like at least like more than
or just like talk to other people in general.
yeah, like going to somebody that I know that will give me the right words to like better myself, you know?
Mhm.
I feel like for me that's like 40% of it. I feel like I'll talk to someone or like people for a little bit, and then like I don't really know what I do. I feel like kind of just it just kind of stay quiet, and then it usually works itself out. And if it doesn't, then I don't know. If it doesn't, then like I'll start talking to people more. But really, I usually try to. I feel like it's bad because I feel like it's just pushing it down, but I'll just like find other stuff to do instead.
You know, I understand. Like that used to be like me like all the time. Like I would, keep my mouth shut and like I'd be going through like the shittiest thing ever and no one would know. And cuz I was just like I just don't want to, like acknowledge it and stuff like that. I just, like keep it to myself. And there's just like a point in my life where I was like I need to do something about it cuz this is like really bad. And like honestly like doing that was like one of like the best like decisions I made. Cause sometimes I still regret it and be like, maybe I shouldn't have told people. But like now it's like I'm kind of glad that at least one person or like some people know. Cause like at least I don't feel as alone in a way. But it is hard to like reach like talk.
I do understand that. I think for me,
Yeah.
I also like feel bad for putting it on other people. Like, you
That's
probably
how
got
I
your
feel
own problems
so
too.
many
Like,
times.
you don't need to be sitting here talking about mine. So it's like this. Like it's not a waste, but it's like you got your own stuff going on. Like, I don't really want to talk about it just because, like, I don't want you worrying about it, or it's like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What about you, Terrence? Has that ever happened to you where it's like, what have you done to like get out of like a depression or kind of something like that?
I don't know. Usually, like I just like put it like when it comes to like that type of stuff, I usually focus into like for example like working out like lifting weights because like doing that it just puts off some weight off my chest and how like it makes me like feel like good at the end that
Mm.
like I
You
did
feel
something
like
to,
you
like,
did something, yeah.
yeah, that I did something, and then yeah, it's like mostly, and then I just usually distract myself with like you know I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I'm like really bad at explaining, but like
I feel like having a good group of friends though does make it go by a lot
having
faster.
having a good group of friends would help it go by faster.
Mhm.
You
It's a
know,
lot easier when you enjoy your friends, am I right?
yeah.
When they bail on you for a podcast though.
Let's see.
And yeah.
I don't want to move on a lighter note because I was kind of sad.
Yeah, this is
It's
really
kinda
Yeah,
emotional.
me
serious.
hella
for me.
thinking and shit. Oh my god, bro.
I know you got me thinking about stuff now.
I'm like quiet on the call and stuff, but I don't know what to say, bro.
We could
Um,
do something
Does anyone
else.
have a topic? Does
Topic.
anyone have something?
Going back up to the topic of shower thoughts, like the traditional shower thoughts. Are there like funny ones that you guys have? Because like I laugh at shower thoughts sometimes. Like the
On
traditional.
TikTok.
I think I have some saved actually.
Yeah. Like, there's always this TikToks that
The
I see.
TikToks are
but,
hella
like,
funny.
Like those things where it's like, if two vegans started fighting, would it still be considered beef? So funny. Like, oh, that was so funny.
I feel like that one's overused though.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
an example of like, the type of shower thoughts.
Like, the only time the word incorrectly isn't spelled incorrectly is when it's spelled incorrectly. I feel like I only know mainstream shower thoughts.
I know, I need to like like deeper or like funnier ones.
If two people wait, there's this one. I'm reading them too right now. There's like if two people on opposite sides of the earth piece of bread, would
Oh,
it
I
be
was see
an
that.
earth sandwich? Oh my god, my humor is broken.
You're like
They're
laughing at
all
like
really
the
corny ones though.
yeah, I was like it's hella corny. I don't know. It's really hard for me to like think of shower thoughts, cause I feel like either I don't have any or it's like I don't remember because it's not that like important, you know.
But technically, oh, what? No, it's not even. It's kind of weird.
That's like really random.
Ooh.
But do you guys ever?
Wait, I want to
oh,
get to the.
oh shoot! Sorry.
If you pour ice water on a hot dog, is it still a hot dog or does it become a chili dog?
Yeah.
Wait, what would it be? I say, I will say hot dog.
Dog.
My God, don't bring that up again.
The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
Wait, that's cute.
Funny. So cute.
Taxes are just a yearly subscription to the country you live in.
Wait, what is?
Wait, what?
Childhood taxes are just a
Oh,
wait.
taxes.
Taxes are just a
No.
subscription to the country you live in, and childhood is the free trial.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh! I get into the topic about like dreams.
Oh, dreams?
Wait,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Really? You guys
Like,
have crazy
you guys-
dreams?
No, I wasn't gonna say crazy dreams, but I have like crazy ideas about like dreams. Like, do you guys think that dreams are like? Oh, some people say like, oh, dreams are like, I can tell what's gonna happen in the future.
in the future.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Well, for
Dreams
my
like
dreams,
manifest stuff.
Do you
like-
guys dream about more about like people like in real life, or is it more made up?
it's made up for me. It's like I never know who's
Dream
in my
about, like-
dream.
Dream about
I don't know, my
people
dreams
like
are
that I know.
Yeah, I dream about people that I know. I have like some like in my notes that
I've never.
I kind of like had noticed.
Oh,
I don't know,
I was talking to
sometimes-
Tiffany. Oh, I was talking to Tiffany about this actually. Here you go, Terrence.
I feel like some of my dreams are like the dreams are like repeated, like again.
Really? Oh, you have like what do
Yeah.
you call that?
Ah.
No, but it's repeated.
that.
Though. Like I remember
you
I
guys-
had
A
one dream.
reoccurring dream?
Yeah, reoccurring
Yeah,
dream.
the recurring dream. Like I remember I had this one dream, and then I had another dream again.
It's a
and
sign
it
it's
was like
telling
really
you something, bruh. It's trying to tell you something. That's why it keeps coming back, bruh.
Do you remember
Oh,
what it
God.
was?
Huh?
Do you remember what that dream was? Or do you just like know that it's just like it looks
Well-
familiar?
It just looks no. I just know them. It at least popped up like 4 times, 4 or 3
do you
times.
guys, have you guys ever had those like falling dreams where you're just like falling?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my
You're
god, those
I
are like
get
so
so
annoying
scared.
because they only last
See-
like 5 minutes, and then like 10 minutes after like I fall asleep, I like jump and it wakes me up.
Yeah.
I hear people talking about them all the time, but I don't think I've ever had one.
You never had?
Wait, have you ever had like a dream and all of a sudden this like bright flashing light just like like zoom and it's like you wake up from that? Has that ever happened?
No.
Really? It's
I
like
dream. Okay, I was talking to Tiffany about this the other day. I don't know if this is like weird or it's like should be concerning to me, but I dream about like death a lot, and it's not like
No, me
Oh
too.
really?
it's not. It's not all the time like me dying. It's just like other people dying. in
Other people
front of
dying, like,
me.
and me witnessing like it with my
Yeah,
own
yeah,
eyes,
yeah,
and, and then me
Oh,
just
it sounds so
like in shock.
bad.
that's scary.
No,
Dude, it
because
is
I was
so
telling because I was
traumatizing.
telling Tiffany.
You're
I was telling
something.
Tiffany about this one dream that I had too long ago, and it was me and a teacher, right? And me and this teacher were like walking around school, right? And we ran across this kid like after like a fight happened, and he was like really messed up, like his face was all bloody and everything. And so like the teacher like took the kid and like went away with him, like to the office or like wherever she went. And then like I kind of stuck around and saw like what was going on, like around with other people out, and um like saw, I think it was like the kid's friend or something, because I don't know who else it would be, but like I saw all like a group of people running away from a fight happen, and then like I followed them into this yard area that was like kind of enclosed, and they were all like together like talking and stuff, and I see this one dude walk in like by himself, and I think he was friends with the kid who got beat up, and like he takes off his jacket, right, and he has like bombs strapped to his chest.
Oh
then-
shit.
Whoa.
He
Like-
blows himself up, and
And like he
everyone
says
blows up.
something, and I don't remember what he said, but like he rips the cord and it explodes, right? And then that's when I woke up.
Oh my gosh.
Like I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's like really scary though.
I don't know. Like, for my dreams, like what you said, like witnessing people like die in front of your eyes. To me, it's like mostly like suicide. You know, like me witnessing someone like commit like suicide in front of my eyes. Like
That's
I
how
had so many. Yeah, I had hella dreams that like when
I have
like
ones
I
like that.
encountered that. And that shit's like, cause like I remember like the last podcast I mentioned how like my worst fears are like seeing someone like kill themselves or like seeing them like seeing someone die, with my own eyes, and how that's like really traumatizing. And then yet the shit like pops up hella in my dreams and stuff, and then yeah, it's just
So, in terms. Okay.
what's it, bro?
Yeah,
That's why I said hi.
she already left.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, I think that is like one of my biggest fears though. Watching someone die in front of me.
Yeah.
That
Oh
is
I
shit.
think I'm
scary.
scared of, I don't think I'm scared of death though. I'm just
I'm
like
not
scared
scared
of
of
being
death, really.
traumatized. I just scared of being traumatized.
Are you good?
You alright?
Sorry. I was not laughing at the story. I was like reading something on text. I'm sorry, guys.
Hmm.
Guys, I'm sorry. That was so bad.
Oh, we just heard something fall. That's why.
What?
Oh, that was
It
my
was
phone.
I swear to God, I heard something fall.
That was my phone.
Oh.
You got good ears, bro. I'm like going
Oh.
deaf.
I was like reading like one of my dreams that I had, and it was really weird.
Wait, can you read it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I should read this right now.
Okay.
Is it bad?
Let me try to find one where it was like that I can say.
If there's
Oh,
like people
okay, you
involved, use
guys-
fake names.
Yeah. Do you guys know the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward takes the time machine
Oh yeah.
and then he ends up like beyond the limits of time and he's just like in that
Oh
empty
yeah, and that
space,
like weird screen where the like
where he
flash.
just like nut the words and stuff.
Yeah.
It just says like nothing, like alone.
Yeah,
I've
that.
had dreams like that where I'm just like nowhere.
Like, what do you mean? Is it just like nothing, or it's like you're,
And it's just
or
just like it's just like white, and I'm just like walking around doing nothing.
oh, but like you're still in the dream. You just like it's just blank.
I'm still in it. Yeah, it's just blank. There's just nothing.
Ooh.
around.
Oh,
Yeah.
cause like sometimes it's like I have or like I don't dream, but it's not like I'm like in like an area and it's just like pitch black or just
It's just
you
a
know,
twist back.
like I just
Yeah,
don't see anything.
I want to learn how to lucid dream because I feel like that would actually be fun.
I feel like it's really interesting, but I'm scared to do it.
And because I feel like when people explain it, because like there's a bunch of videos and stuff on like people telling you like how you're like,
How like
You
not
can,
to
like,
do and what
do
to
it?
do. You know, you have to
Yeah.
and like
and I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they say you shouldn't do, and I was like, I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's kind of what turns me off from it. But like, if I look into a mirror, is it really gonna be that bad? Like stuff like that.
Mhm.
how one of the videos is mentioning how like like if you like punch someone or like kill someone in your dream,
Oh
and like
yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
you
bruh,
like you
that
wake
was
up and you
crazy.
start
I
to
seen
panic.
that.
Like, did I really kill that person?
Because
Did I really
even
sock his ass in the
Uh-oh.
face?
though you know you're dreaming, since you're lucid, it feels real to you. So like
It
if you
feels
do
real.
something, if you do
Exactly.
something like you kill someone, once you wake up, since it felt real to you, you'll still live with that like kind of trauma, and that's kind of
Oof.
scary.
That is
That's
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
It's like you'll never know if, or like you'll probably end up figuring out, but like it's like you wake up and you're like, oh, like that guilt, even though it's like it didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Especially like imagine if it was someone you know.
Oof.
Oh,
I only have
I don't know
one
about that one,
dream.
bro.
Dude, I
Do
didn't.
you want to read your dream, Athena?
Yeah, yeah. If you want,
See
you
it,
could
but
use fake names.
I don't know how to like phrase it without like being even using fake names. I don't know how to phrase it without being weird.
Is it about people?
Is it like,
Yes,
Like the people that we know?
yes.
wait, is it like funny or just like weird?
It's like weird.
Hey,
I don't want to say it. I feel like it's gonna be like bad if I say it right now.
Alright,
Okay.
alright. It's okay.
It's okay.
it's alright. It's okay.
Maybe later.
I'm trying to find one I can say because I really like. Sometimes I have like funny dreams and like I just don't remember.
Hmm.
Like most nights though, I don't remember my dream. Like after
Yeah,
wake
I
up.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Until like later on.
Yeah, I don't even know
You
if
know what's-
like I
yeah.
dream or like, cause it's
The
like
ones I
I never
remember.
remember.
The ones I remember is like the ones where like I'll wake up middle of the night from the dream. Those are the only ones I remember.
And then you
The-
start to like think, what the fuck was your
Like the
dream?
one with the guy with the bomb that I was saying. Like I only remember that one because like I actually woke up in the middle of the night because like of that. Like when the thing went off and like everyone was like about to die. Like that's when I woke up. So I was like,
God, that's so scary.
oh, are you guys like hot or cold sleepers?
I like to
Maybe.
sleep in the cold.
Like, but are you like yourself like a hot or a cold sleeper? So does that
Like-
mean you're a hot sleeper?
Like what do you mean? Like my body temperature?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like true neutral. Like to be honest, I don't get hot and I don't
Really?
get cold.
Dude, I
Yeah.
get hella cold. I have to
Hella
like
hot, bruh.
layer up. I always sleep with like a robe, and then I always sleep with like 2 blankets and stuff. I just get so
Yeah.
cold at night.
I only sleep with my comforter, and some nights I'll still wake up like sweating, bruh. It's kind of crazy, especially from those dreams, bruh. Like I'll wake up sweaty, bruh. It's kind of gross.
Dude, I'm always so cold, and that's like part of the reason why I like can't sleep because I'm just like so uncomfortable. I'm just like shaking. I'm like I'm cold.
I kind of wish I was like that, cause sometimes I'll have to wake up. Sometimes I'll have to wake up in the middle of the night and like take my shirt off and then go back to sleep, or like take the blanket off, cause
Yeah.
dude, I get like so hot when I sleep, cause I move around so much. Like I don't
Yeah,
really
me
like
too.
when I go to sleep. I don't like. I feel like it's kind of weird just like imagining someone just like staying in one
In one
position
position.
the whole time.
You should really.
Robotic.
I feel like it's really uncomfortable. Like I feel like they end up getting like hella stiff like neck and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like I've done that before where I like laid still, and it's like so uncomfortable.
I feel like I have like a routine though. Like I'll go to sleep on my side, and then I'll move to my stomach, and I'll be like on my stomach the majority of the time, and then I'll go to my back for like a little bit, and then I'll just move around for a little bit before I wake up.
Are
like,
you
actually.
conscious that you're like in some sort of position when you sleep or no?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm not. I'm a heavy sleeper. Like I move onto my stomach and like I fall asleep and I fall asleep. Like when I actually fall asleep, I'm a heavy sleeper. But like usually in the night, like when I'm moving and stuff, I'll like wake myself up from moving,
Just to
and
move.
like I'll know.
Oh.
Well, I'll go to sleep. Like I'll go right back to sleep, but like know that I'm like moving.
Oh. I feel like for me, it's like once I'm
Guys.
sleeping, it's just like I'm knocked out the whole time.
Oh, you know what's the worst? When you have to go pee.
I never
night.
have to go.
But like you're
Alright.
hella
Oh,
tired.
really?
So, like,
But you're
No.
hella tired?
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah,
happens to me
Aiden.
all the time. I
Me
have to go
too,
pee,
bruh.
but I'm hella
Well,
tired,
like,
so
I'm
I
hella
stay in
tired, so
bed,
you're
right?
too lazy to go up. But like
Stay in
at the same
bed.
time, you're
And
trying to
then-
fall asleep, but like it's like bugging you, bro. So there's no
Yeah.
other choice but to go. And then when you go
Bugging
back
me?
to sleep, you can't even go back to sleep because like you're already fully
Yeah.
awake.
It's
Bruh.
bugging me, so then I try to go back to sleep, and then a few minutes later I'll wake up again, and I'll try to go back to sleep, and then it gets to a point where I have to pee so bad that it kind of starts hurting, so then I like have to go.
Dude,
It
I
feels
never
nice, but then,
like,
back, like
go to
why
the
did I go
restroom
back
at
to-
night. Like, I don't think I've like remember the last time I ever had to use the restroom in the middle of the night. And like, I'm kind of grateful for that though, cause at least I don't get to like wake up and I like lose my like
No,
train of
yeah,
thought.
that's good. Sometimes though, I'll like wait until the morning, and it's so bad, but like I'll wait from the middle of the night all the way until like I have to wake up in the morning to go to the bathroom. I like, just don't want to get out of bed, cause when I get out of bed, I have to walk up that flight of stairs into the kitchen, and then walk up another flight of stairs to the bathroom.
Damn, that bathroom's
it's-
hella far.
No, I was like furthest from the bathroom, so it's just like kind of an inconvenience.
Damn.
Oh, bruh, Terrence, we gotta start keeping like empty water bottles like next to our beds, bruh. That would save me.
Those buckets.
Ew.
That would actually save me. Just throw it away in the morning.
Ew.
Actually, wait, that could end up really bad, because if you're tired and like
And you're
not
gonna
fully
miss
awake, you
it.
could like spray.
It's spray.
Guys, it's so
Yeah, you-
scary.
It's like dark as
Why?
fuck too, so you don't even know where the
Oh,
fuck the bucket's
bro,
at.
when it goes into the split stream, bruh.
Pop.
You know when that happens,
Yeah,
bruh? Like it goes into two, bruh.
Like, it goes
That's
to two or
the
three.
worst, bruh. Because
Exactly,
it gets so
bruh.
messy, bruh. Oh my god.
Exactly, that's what I'm fucking saying.
Hate, dude, bro, I hate when that happens, bruh.
Can we even bring this up when we're live on Twitch?
Guys, I was just gonna bring up my stream.
Alright, sorry.
I just noticed we're fucking on stream.
I'm not showing nothing, bruh.
Oh my
It's not
god.
TOS.
Bro,
Yeah,
Guys,
Tina,
I'm
you
like
wanna read
reading-
it?
I didn't even fucking.
We're like an hour in, guys.
Alright,
I'm
like
like,
30, 45 more minutes.
Mm.
Fuck it, yeah. Because this
Uh-huh.
podcast has to go.
Yeah, are you okay?
huh?
You good?
You wanna read a dream for us?
Should I?
Yeah.
Baby.
Okay. Wait, no. Okay, I was so like I go out like I to find my dreams. I like search up dream in text messages on my
Uh-huh.
search, cause I sent all my dreams to like CLP,
Uh-huh.
and like I was looking at all the dreams, and I think they like foreshadowed like everything that's going on in my life right now, and it's like scary.
Can you
Whoa!
give me an example?
Wait.
Or is it like,
Well, one of them is kind of like bad, but I'll try to do something. Okay, I'll
Wait,
say
wanna
this
know-
one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use fake names, but I feel like everybody's gonna know like what it means.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. So this is how my dream started. Okay. So. Okay. It was dark. Okay, so it was like really dark and rainy. Okay, now that I'm like reading
was
this,
it
I
dark and
remember.
stormy night?
That's let me know.
It was like really dark and rainy, and we were like in downtown San Francisco. Okay, I was in downtown San Francisco, and I have these
Frisco.
like 3 really close friends. Like their names are like let's just say
Yeah.
yeah,
Friend
okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, friend 1, 2, and 3. Okay, they're really close to me. I've been knowing them since like elementary school, right? So we all hung out, and friend 1's mom dropped us off somewhere in like Essex downtown, and then like friend 2 and friend 3 and me split up from friend 1, and wait. Friend 2 and friend 3 split up with friend 1 and me, right? Okay. So me and friend 1 went into the store, and we started putting on aprons, and it was like the building like that we were going in with the aprons was like Sanrio, and apparently me and friend 1 worked at Sanrio, and like it was so crazy. Like, okay, so that it was like 8 a.m. It was pretty early because like we had to like go work. And then, like, all of a sudden, I see, like, my family come in, like, my mom and just, like, my mom and my dad, my sister.
Mhm.
And they were, like, just trying to see how I was doing. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. So time passes by, and me and friend 1 are still working.
And all of a sudden, like, I look outside the window and I see this familiar guy. And he was dressed like somebody that, like, I knew. So I was like, okay. And then this guy was with another guy. And I couldn't really see, like, who the other guy was. So I, like, squinted my eyes a little bit. And then I could recognize it. And it was this guy's friend. I was like, oh my gosh, I know who this guy is. So then I was like, so I saw, like, the guy and his friend walking, and they like walked past like a shop or something, and then like the guy starts staring at me, and I was like, and like the guy didn't like
What's
he
this
didn't really
guy's
like
name?
he didn't look at me, but he like kind of like did a double take, and then he saw me, and then we made eye contact, and then he went into like my work store, and then he
Give
told his
this guy
friend,
and his
okay,
friend the name.
Yeah,
okay,
just
I
you
can't give
keep
them a
saying
name.
he's keep saying
let's-
guy and other
okay.
guy.
Okay, the guy's name is like the guy's name is
Sneedle.
Adam, and then his friend's name is Max. Okay.
Okay.
So Max like looked at me, and he did like a double take, and he saw me, and we made eye contact. So then he went into the store, and he was like, "Okay, Max, like wait outside." So then Adam like so Adam like talks to me, and he comes in, and he's like, hi, and I'm like, hi, and then he leads me like outside, and we have like a full-on conversation. So me and Adam are having this full-on conversation at work, and we were just like ending the we were just talking, and then like we ended this convo on some random stuff, and like my family comes out, and my dad sees this guy, or sees Adam. And then my dad didn't say anything. They just walked past each other, and my mom and my sister like look at me, and they like smile at me like something was going on. And then like I'm just rushing out, and then Adam says bye, and Adam goes in for a hug, but like I fist bump him instead.
What?
So it was so awkward because he was going in for a hug, and then I fist bumped him instead.
Yeah.
And then I like ran away because it was so embarrassing.
You
And I
ran
ran inside the store, and I'm panicking to friend one. And then we were like, okay, like me and friend one were like, okay, we gotta FaceTime friend two and friend three to let them know what happened to me. I was like,
Wait,
okay.
this all happened in one day?
Yeah, this all happened in one dream. And then
Yeah.
I
That's crazy.
FaceTimed them in the dream. And then I was like ranting about how like I missed my chance to like kiss Adam. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why am I thinking about that? So it was like, it was so bad. And then like I don't even know why like this subject that like came up. It was just like really random. And then yeah, my dream ended. I was like, what the hell? Like it was just like random. So yeah,
Adam
now
got, Adam got Riz, bruh.
yeah, Adam does got Riz. Okay, wait. I have another one. Okay, I can.
What were you and Adam talking about?
I don't know. It was just like random. Okay, wait, hold on. I have like an interesting one too. This one's like really interesting, but it's like really scary at the same time.
Okay.
Like. Alright.
Okay, this one. Okay, this one is kind of like I have to use fake names too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Gort?
Gort and Sneedle. Oh no.
Okay,
Sneedle
wait.
and
No,
Sneedle.
this one is kind of wait.
I'm just like thinking about the first stream. You like friend zone Adam so hard.
I know.
Imagine
Was it
you just
because-
like
Wait,
And then I fist bumped him.
is it because your parents were there?
I don't know. I think it was just like a natural instinct or something.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. For Adam, bruh.
Oh my god, I can't believe I
What?
did Adam like that. That's really sad.
You know what? Max and Adam probably walked away, and Max probably made fun of Adam so hard after that.
Yep. I feel like I smell what he does.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna find this one crazy dream.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It
was so crazy.
Shake 'em, man, shake 'em.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. So okay. If you guys didn't know this, I worked at like Marcel's camp. Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcel's
Okay,
work during the summer as a volunteer. Okay, just like this. Okay.
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 So
Dude.
basically, I was at the camp. Okay, this is the dream. Basically, I was
Okay.
at the camp, and like all three of my close friends, like the one from the other dream, like we were all working there together.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
like I was the only like volunteer, and all three of my friends were like actual workers. So like I was kind of like alone during the whole thing, and like okay, so like after work, like I got out earlier than like my three other friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let me just go to the mall by myself. So I went to the mall and I went to Serramonte, and I went to Sarah like through the food court entrance, and everything looked like really different. Like I was like, what the hell? Why does everything look different? And like everything was like the same stores, but it was like rearranged differently. Like everything was like somewhere else, and it was like confusing me. So like anyways, I went to a chair like near this tech store, and like I sat on the chair, and it was like a random tech store. I feel like it was like T-Mobile or something. And like I looked around like inside the tech store, and I saw so many people like dressed formally, and they were separated into like girls and guys. It was so weird. It was like I don't even know. I was so confused because there was like so many guys in like different color suits, and like the girls were in fancy dresses, but they were going into like a tech store in the mall. Like why the hell were they dressing in fancy dresses? It's like okay, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyways, okay, I have to make up a name. Okay, this guy's name is
Ronald.
wait. Huh?
Ronald.
Okay, this guy name is Ronald, okay? Okay. So, wait. Okay, anyways, I saw Ronald like sitting on a bench right in front of like the tech store. So I went up to him and I sat next to him. I was like, and we were having like a conversation, and I don't know what we were saying, but then somebody calls like Ronald, and he starts standing like near the tech store. So I assumed he like worked there. I don't even know, bruh. So like, I just like watched him, and it felt like I was like admiring Ronald for some reason, because I just kept like staring at him and just like observing like
Whoa.
the work, right? So I was just like, it was just like weird, and then okay, all of a sudden I see like this like other guy from like the camp, and we'll give him a name. His name is gonna be like Kevin, okay? So wait, no. Let's
Gort.
name him. Huh?
Gort.
Gort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boss.
This other guy's name is Gort. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, anyways, a few minutes passed by, and all of a sudden, I see Gort from my camp, and he was like kind of like my coworker.
Uh-huh.
And then I think I was like talking to like both Gort and Ronald, and they were
You
like
were
in
playing
interest
them?
of who has like to pick better, like who I like better, right? Like I don't even know, bruh. It was so confusing. And so when I saw Ronald and the like at the bench, I thought me and Ronald were going on a date, but instead, like Gort Gort goes and picks me up, and we go on a date. It was just like so random because like I was like, what the hell?
Whoa.
Like I'm already in the mall, so
Whoa.
like whatever. So I'm with Gort, and we walk around the mall until we find ourselves headed to like back to the food court. And he asked like what I wanted, and I was like, I don't know. Like he was like pressuring me, like he was like really bad, and he was like, so he walked to go get like Panda Express to go get him some food.
Mm-hmm.
But Panda Express was like on the other side of the mall that it's usually on. Like you know how like when you go in Serramonte, the food court is like Panda Express is on the right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
That's on the left.
Panda Express was on the left. So like
That's so
he walks
specific.
there, Gort walks there, gets in line, and he sees like his dad and his brother, and he asks his dad to pay for my food. I was like, what the heck? Like how are you gonna
What
take me
type
on a
of
date
riz is that?
with your dad to pay for my food? It's so weird. So then as like as Gort's ordering, I'm wondering in my head, like, how do I tell Ronald that I like him more instead of like this Gort guy? And it was like so weird. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my food at Tokyo Grill, like to Gort, and he was like, wait, no, I'll come with you. And then I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna pay for my food or something. But he didn't. He let me go and he found a table for us to sit. And I'm like, bruh, like this is so annoying. Like he's so like bad. Anyways, like as I'm ordering, I saw like friend 1, friend 2, and friend 3 at the mall, and I said hi to you guys. Or I just said hi to like these 3 friends, and like for some reason, like friend 1 had a pink robe with her, and I was like, friend 1, can you give me the damn robe? I need it.
Whoa.
Like
Yo.
this girl, this friend 1, she gave me like a pink robe, and then I was like,
What you gonna use that
put the
for?
robe on, and like for some reason I had like a towel on my head too, like I just got out of the shower or something. And then I was like, it was so weird. So I asked
What is
if they can bring me some clothes to put in the bathroom because I needed to like I don't know like change. I don't know, bruh. I don't know what I was. Okay, but like during the same time, this was like not even relevant to that dream. Like that dream ended after I got the robe, but like I had like, another dream in the same night, and like and it was just like a whole different concept because like the second part of my dream, like I was in like this scene from like Umbrella Academy, but the characters like they were replaced with like real life people that I knew, like.
What?
All the
Where is
characters
this
were, like,
going?
different people that I knew in real life, and it
So
felt
did
like
you
I was
ever
part
talk-
of like a movie. And
You
like
ever talk
I
to
remember,
Ronald again before the dream ended?
did I talk to Ronald?
Uh-huh.
No. Freaking Gort was so freaking annoying, bruh. But I don't know.
Then you
That
have to
was-
go
that
to
was a
work the
weird
next
dream.
day. You have to go to work the next day and know that Gort is at the same place, and then just have to live with that. So
That dream was so
embarrassing.
bad, bruh.
Bro, your dream just kept getting like weird and weird as you go on. I was like, when is this gonna make sense? I was like, wait.
It was so weird. I remember having that dream, and I woke up like I was out of breath. I was like, "Oh my god! Like, how did that actually happen to me?" I don't know. But like, as I'm reading like some of these dreams that I don't want to like say right now, like they're like all like foreshadowing like everything that's going on with me in this moment, and it's really scary.
Wait, are you
Whoa.
saying that both of the dreams you just shared right now foreshadowed what's going on in your life right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
Or those
those
examples?
were
or
like,
no?
I don't even know, but like, yeah, I feel like no, there's like more like that I don't really like share that
Uh-huh.
kind of like associated more with my life.
Uh. Here we are at an hour 25.
Alright, you guys want to wrap it up? I'm getting kind of tired. Actually.
Yeah. We
Okay.
could
Okay,
have
honestly, this episode, even though it was only like half of us, it was a good
Yeah.
episode.
That's alright. That's alright.
It was alright. We got kind of sad and depressing.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
kind of sad, but then we started talking about my weird dreams, and it was okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
But guys, we're going to be hanging out tomorrow as a group for our Halloween party, and it's gonna be really fun.
Yay.
But we forgot to do a recap last week.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna have a really
guys,
big recap, guys. So you should
Terrence,
follow our
make sure-
TikTok account.
Make sure to Terrence.
Okay,
Make sure
I'm
to send
charged,
me.
bruh.
Guys, make sure to send me any pictures you had from this week, but also last week if you have any, cause we didn't do one
Back
last
to-
week.
Mhm.
Okay.
Go back.
Okay.
Touch your thingy, your camera.
Everyone
thingy.
say
Touch your-
bye to the stream.
Okay, bye.
Oh, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.